Better Call Saul ended yesterday, and it got me thinking. Far too many lawyers are trying to emulate the success of this fictional con man. Aside from it being a pretty immature business practice, it makes for some pretty good commercials. So today, we're going to be getting to the bottom of what makes a good lawyer commercial. And rest assured, I'm a mass comm major with a digital advertising concentration, and my girlfriend wants to be a lawyer. So I think if you mesh those two, meet somewhere in the middle, you get expert advice. And that's what you're here for, right here, right now, today. Let's get into it.
Getting into a car wreck is no problem for me.
He's dead. You're not surviving that. I'm sorry. You literally flipped the car. You flipped the car. You hit some spikes, some anchor in the road. You're not going to live. You're not going to survive that. If he walks out of this car, so help me God. If he walks out of this car, I'll take my shirt off.
I had the help of a Hollywood stunt team to wreck this car. But if you've been in a car wreck, you could be hurt. I'm attorney Brian Longcar, the strong arm.
Car wreck? Call in the strong arm.
If you didn't have the help of a Hollywood stunt team in your car wreck, better call me. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Pick up the phone and call me now, the strong arm.
Now, one thing you'll notice about almost all of these commercials is that a lot of these lawyers go by these very hardcore stage names. In this case, the strong arm, Brian Longcar. Not so bad, right? But when you get to these names like the Jackhammer, Megatron, and Maximum Destruction, it starts to sound like a Monster Jam tournament, and I'm not sure I trust you with my future or my money or my life, you know? When you start naming yourself like a supervillain, you're marketing yourself as a supervillain. And while the strong arm isn't that bad, he could be a force for good. I'm still a little on the fence. Who knows if he will use his powers for good or evil? Maybe the anti-hero type. For now, just to be safe, I'm going to give this commercial a safe 6 out of 10.
If a careless driver runs a red light, you could get hurt in a car accident. Unless you drive one of these. But for most people, a car wreck can mean medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Call me now, I'll fight for you.
Hurt in a car accident? Call attorney Brian Longcar.
Unless you drive one of these, you better call me. I'm attorney Brian Longcar. One call, that's all.
Gigs up. Brian Strongarm Longcar just killed a person in cold blood, ran into a lemon with a tank. There could have been a senior citizen in there for all we know. This is a purely villainous move. I'm beginning to think that if we don't call Brian, we're going to need that tank. Now, this is the only person I found that could rival Strong Arm in power. This is Jeff Weinstein, the heavy hitter.
Trying to get an insurance company to send you money when you're hurt, that'll change a car wreck into a nightmare. Who knew? I know, and I'll work to get the insurance company to pay you. I'm attorney Jeff Weinstein, the heavy hitter. I want you to get paid without making you go to court. There may be more money than they're telling you about. Hurt in a car wreck, call 1-800-LAW-1552 and let us try to end the nightmare. I'm attorney Jeff Weinstein.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1552.
So Jeff Weinstein just effortlessly dodges this flamethrower attack from Iron Giant, and right after, he has the balls, the gall, the iron set to look this massive hulking machine dead in the eyes, and then just with the remote from Click, just zap it back into an F-150. He did have the little jingle at the end. I will give him that. That was nice. That was nice. I'd say on marketability, he's about an 8. Okay, he's got some work to do. You know, the presence isn't really there like it was with Strong Arm, but if I were to pitch Strong Arm and the heavy hitter against each other, it's kind of up for grabs right now. I mean, on one hand, you have Strong Arm, who's literally impenetrable, but you have the heavy hitter with his god remote. Who knows? He could strip Strong Arm of his powers entirely. We could just have like a creator clash, but for celebrity lawyers, that is lucrative. You know, that's money waiting to be made. I'm gonna have to give the heavy hitter, Jeff Weinstein, an 8 out of 10.
It's a strong power of a heavy hitter.
So now with two heavy hitters, it seems like these guys just all copy each other. At the same time, who's to say that Jeff Weinstein isn't putting together some sort of team, like some Avengers Initiative or Justice League, some Lawyers League, perhaps? As for powers, these guys seem to have some sort of telekinesis, like they just hook up to some sort of Professor X Cerebro and tap into every canine mind at once. If they can control an entire army, some legion of dogs, who's to say they can't convince a judge to let me off easy on stealing Legos from Target? I would hire them. I'm going to give these guys a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Badly hurt, I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer Insurance Company.
Do the insurance companies take no money and no help? Is the insurance company offering you a dirty deal? Are you being run over? Jim Adler Hammer for you.
My client broke her ankle and had surgery when a driver ran a red light. I hammered for $53,553.60.
My client broke her pelvis and crapped out her spleen because an Alpha Kappa Alpha pledge cut her off on the way to Costco. I hammered her to death.
In her pocket.
Call 713-777-4000.
713.
Did Jim just explode? He just blew himself up inside of a monster truck. It seems like Jim's out of the game on this one. Can we even rate him? Another thing you'll notice about a lot of these lawyer commercials is they're so needlessly angry. Like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel like my case is going to be handled with any patience or care. I feel like you're just going to beat the hell out of the judge and just keep me in even deeper water. How am I supposed to trust that you're going to conduct yourself in a professional manner if you're threatening to hammer people? You just go around hammering people? Is that what you do? You think that's okay? No unique powers or anything? Seems just like a middle-aged man with hardcore anger issues. I wouldn't let him within 10 feet of me, and I sure as hell wouldn't let him represent me in court. Even though he's dead, and I don't think it's really fair to rate someone from beyond the grave, I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 10. Once again, we have another case of lawyers just copying each other's names. I don't know if they all choose from the same lawyer name generator. I'm starting to think they're all affiliated. Maybe there's some sort of secret society we don't know about. But this next guy is so genuinely furious, I'm convinced that he's fresh off his first blood. Like, he's seeing red. I'm sure he killed one of the crew members right before they started rolling. This commercial comes off way less persuasive and just more so degrading. I feel like he's just bullying me.
Permanently injured, size matters. The bigger your check, the better. I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley, 459 cash. I hammer insurance companies for the biggest checks, better benefits, damages from everyone to blame. I do more to get you more. I don't stop hammering until the size of your check satisfies you. Call me and let's talk about size. Lowell, the Hammer Stanley, 459 cash, 459 cash.
So loud. God, dude. No more. Now, with everything we've learned today, everything I've learned about advertisement over the course of my college career, everything I know about law from watching Better Call Saul, Daredevil, and having an aspiring lawyer for a girlfriend, let's see if we have what it takes to make it in the big bad world of injury law.
I'm Grayson McGinnis, the Slammer. Did you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do. Are you tired of being hunted down by the armies of the undead? Have you or a loved one been hurt? Kids getting a little wild with the bazooka again? The abominable snowman escaped Disney's Animal Kingdom again? Having problems with a big alien ball? Tired of this commercial? Call me, and I'll have them in the Slammer. Faster than you can dial 505-503-4455. That's 505-503-4455.
Hey guys, just want to say thanks for tuning in. I had to make this video under some pretty ridiculous circumstances. as you could tell, I am in a new place. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be for like a year. Still got some things I want to throw up in the background, especially for the Bodacious Bulletin. Maybe like a neon sign. Anyway, future stuff. I'm so excited. I don't want to repeat anything that I said in the last video, but I have so many ideas. I have so many things I want to make. I know I said 1 video a month, but with how many things I want to do, maybe 3. I'm having a blast. I'm really excited. And it warms my heart to see you guys like it at all. Anyways, thanks for listening to my ramble. I like to keep you guys in the loop. I like to be transparent. Let me know in the comments below if you'd let me represent you in court. And I'll see you soon. I'm outside your back window. Let me in.